It was reported this morning that a bank manager in China got life in prison for embezzlement, giving unauthorized loans to his buddies, and just doing all kind of malfeasance in the bank. They gave him life in prison. Do you think that is a deterrent for the people who are thinking about breaking the law? I would think so. But in the United States, they embezzle. It's impossible! They make it sure they do whatever
they do whatever they want. And then you know what they get?
They get bonuses.
They get bonuses.
It's better sometimes not to speak and just be proven a complete imbecile in the matter.
Good evening.
Okay, so
here we are, Friday the 15th.
Man, fuck you. I think you a bitch.
What happened? What about these swaps? I thought the swaps were supposed to expire today.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what you were saying.
What are you...
Huh? I don't know, Tony.
If you're crazy, then they fight you.
What's up, people?
I don't know. I don't...
Here we go.
Case.
And then all of a sudden, you change the world.
And you go to prison.
This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff, so you get the videos I put them out. See what I'm thinking, see I'm analyzing that data. But like I tell every day, the data they release us is false. Many gives a false narrative of the market, so we can make bad trading decisions. Listen, I got a lot of people telling me, look at the...
Yeah, I love he's so frustrated. He's so frustrated and disgusted. Listen to that
false narrative of the market. So you can make bad trading decisions. Listen, I got a lot of people telling me, look at the charts for GameStop. There's gaps that need to be filled in GameStop. There's gaps to be filled in the charts in AMC. They're telling me about the Fibonacci retracement. They're telling me about the Bollinger Bands. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell any stock. That's
okay. Good.
That's not what I'm telling you. I'm just telling you, and I'm gonna sound like a broken record now. When it comes to AMC, when it comes to GME, in my opinion, those charts mean nothing. They mean nothing. I mean, they told you they decide the value of a company. They decide what a stock price is going to sell at.
Yeah, because they have the money to actually trade it in size that will affect the price. Dingbat. I mean... we went over this last time, but anyway, can't expect him to be listening and learning, right? Yeah, they decide, and you know, make no mistake, they decide arbitrarily. It's an arbitrary decision. They have one of those 29-sided dice, you know, like the Dungeons and Dragons people use. I don't know, 39, however many it is, 18, whatever. Or maybe they use a magic 8-ball. Or maybe they use the I Ching, the I Ching, you know, the Chinese Book of Changes. I don't know. But it's arbitrary. It's just they just decide. He just decides. He, you know, the devil, Ken Griffin himself.
That's what they do. There is no free and transparent market, especially when it comes to AMC, especially when it comes to GME. I mean, if I believe they found a way to roll those trillions in swaps.
There it is. There it is. They rolled the swaps. They rolled the swaps. Rolled the swaps. He's doing research. Roll the swaps. Phase 6. Is that phase 6 stuff? Phase 69. That's the one that AMC Big Gums, crackhead Big Gums should be talking about. Phase 69. Phase 420. Doesn't matter. You'll still be talking about it. Phase 420. Oh, it's coming, guys. Phase 420. Give me a break.
Roll into January. I'm going to tell you something.
Phase $6. Yes, we're in the $6 phase. Yeah. Oh, man.
They are in trouble. And
liquidity's
running out.
You're going to be in trouble, buddy. They're in trouble. They are in trouble. They. All right. They're in trouble.
Okay? And they can play every single trick in the book. But this is just my opinion. I believe they're going to do
It's an uninformed opinion.
Power. Everything in their power to push this past January 19th, okay? Because
January 19th now. What's this? A new date. January 19th. Mark your calendars. We have the new free beer tomorrow date, free beer next month. January what? I already forgot it.
In their power. Everything in their power to push this past January 19th, okay?
January 19th. January 19th. Mark your calendars. January 19th is the new date, according to Donahue George, Stocks, Real Estate, Health. Okay.
January 19th is when a lot of those call options that's in the money, that's when they're going to expire. So they're going to try their hardest.
Okay. Call options in the money expire. Right. Because that's been such a useful and you know, you can always count on the options, right? No.
They're going to do everything in their power. They're going to bribe who they have to bribe. They're going to call in every single favor. And they're going to try to keep the price of AMC down by or before January 19th.
Wait. Hold on. By or before? Now, he just confused himself. Did you see that? He didn't know. He forgot what he was saying. He forgot the grift. Let's roll it back. He's trying to remember what he said. Is it before that, or is it by that day, or is it I don't know. Let's see.
And they're going to try to keep the price of AMC down by or before January 19th of 2024.
Good job, clown. What a clown. What a fucking clown. Donahue George, you are a motherfucker clown, okay? What the fuck are you doing? And why are you wearing your walking shirt? You're not walking. You're not fucking walking. Why are you wearing your walking shirt? I don't know. The whole world's upside down. He's wearing his fucking walking shirt. Okay, listen. What he said, I mean, we could look at the option chain. I don't care to look at the option chain. I don't care. I don't care. Because I guarantee you the volume is pretty anemic, pathetic. As far as in the money. Okay, fine. We'll look at it. I'll pull it up. But you know, we'll see. But we're that pathetic that now we have all we've got now is just a generic option expiration catalyst. Wow, it's been a while since that's the case. I'm getting echoes of Roensch Capital here. Roach Capital. Where you at, buddy?
Okay. That's what I see happening. Now, if a black swan or a white swan happened before then?
A black swan or white swan. Now we're channeling Uncle Frank. So this guy has no ideas. He's just stealing shit from everybody else now. Not that he ever had ideas, but
they're done. They're done. But right now, I believe they are circling the wagons. They're circling the wagons They're putting all their resources. They are selling the China and the silverware.
What?
Okay? They're selling the China and the silverware in order to at least make it past January 19, 2024, because that's when a whole lot of calls.
That doesn't even...
I mean, I have a whole bunch that expire on that date, and if it comes close, I might be forced to pull it.
You know, let's hope it doesn't turn into another Boss Blunts, episode where the clown, supposedly had $100,000 in option contracts expired worthless. Who knows? No, you can't believe any of these clowns. They don't show any positions, and if they do, I still don't trust it because what do? They doctor screenshots when they suck at it. They suck at it. It's not like Donahue has a track record of being completely wrong on all of his previous predictions. I know. It's a good thing he doesn't have that record. I mean, this guy has never been right about a single goddamn thing. Not once has he been right. He's been wrong every fucking step of the way. And that pretty much, that's pretty much par for the course for these motherfuckers, isn't it?
I might be forced to roll it to a further date.
We are going to have a discussion. We are going to have an open live voice chat too. So don't go anywhere. There might even be a hedgy hedge fund manager, hedgy scum that will pop in. Who knows? Hell, Peter Lynch might come in. Who the hell knows?
But I think they found a way to get around the swap. But it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
Oh, here we go with this. It doesn't even matter.
Archegos found a way to get away from the swap for a little while, and then it took them down, and then it took down Credit Suisse. And I believe...
I would really like to see exactly what they're talking about with these swaps. I've never actually seen any of this stuff that relative to AMC. Does that actually exist outside of Reddit and their minds? I don't know, but yeah. Barry Zuckercorn. Yeah. I mean, honestly, but Barry Zuckercorn's even better than this clown. At least Barry Zuckercorn could practice law. And he jumped the shark. All right.
This is hanging on by their fingernails also. I believe UBS is hanging on by their fingernails, not only from what they inherited from Archegos and Credit Suisse, but from their own bad financial decisions. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think these bad actors...
God, this guy sucks. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, and it's like, why do you keep watching it? Why do you... His views are down. A lot of his videos have less than 1,000 views. So I guess that's good. But this is like, it's just kind of fun. Anyway, let's see what else is out here, shall we? AMC stock, right. So there's, oh man, Benji is just killing the FUD here. But I want to see what Ryan Hedgie says. Ryan Hodges.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
This is the kitchen cabinet guy. Kitchen showroom.
My name is Ryan, for those of you joining for the first time today. Guys, it's the weekend. I hope you guys go out there, spend some time with friends and family, do something you like doing, and just enjoy yourselves, guys.
That's what we're trying to do, buddy.
Make a quick video today. Had a busy day at work, getting ready for a nice weekend. I'm going to go golfing tomorrow with a buddy of mine, and then tomorrow we are taking out one of my installers for an appreciation dinner for
This guy always thinks that we care about his life, and we just don't. It's irrelevant. But he's going golfing tomorrow. He's well, anyway.
for the year, and just to say thank you to him for that, for all the work that he does to help my
thank you.
For anybody that you think might need it. It's just cool. And for a family member, for nice for people is awesome. Go out there, do something nice for your
Okay.
family member, for a stranger, for anybody that you think might need it. It's just cool. This has nothing to do with AMC, but just a public service announcement that do something good for somebody and make the world a better place.
Hey, I like that. That's good. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to make the world a little bit better place by snuffing out these clowns, or at least trying to minimize their influence. I think that's a it's a worthwhile thing to do, right? Fewer people that listen to Donahue George and Ryan Hodges, the better. That's a net positive for the world. So, I like it, Ryan. I like it, and I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing that. So let's get on with it.
One of the things you could do this weekend is go to AMC. There's a chance that my wife and I are going to go to a movie on Saturday night after we go to dinner with our installer. And while we're at AMC, we will buy the candy that's now available at AMC theaters. So you should do the same. Buy the candy, and then blast it on social media how awesome it is that you can get this amazing chocolate at AMC theaters when you go see a movie. Let's keep that going, right? Like popcorn killed it.
Yes, popcorn killed it. Oh, here we go. Buy a fucking piece of candy, because that will put them over the edge, right?
Killed it when it came out, and candy or the chocolate should do the same thing, because who doesn't like chocolate? I'm a type 1 diabetic. Chocolate's one of my favorite things to eat, so I look forward to being able to try that chocolate and to show, to let the sales from that continue to boost the numbers for AMC, guys. This week was
have they
weekend.
Have they boosted the numbers? I don't know. I don't. Manuel knows about this stuff. And I thought that he said that it wasn't listed separately on the balance sheet, but I can't remember. I don't think it is, though. I think isn't it just part of F&B? And good, Model 3 dude. That's good. Bring your own popcorn. And I'm going to guess it's not AMC brand either.
It was going up and down, up and down, up and down. It never, it didn't bounce like high. It didn't drop low. It just kind of stayed where it was at. And that is kind of expected. We should be expecting that at least until something big happens, right? I think there was a lot of talk about some big things potentially happening this week. And if anything that you take from what I say, take this. The more they get away with the stuff that they get away with, the amount of manipulation that they do, the amount of crime that they commit, that any one of us would be in jail for right away. Just imagine how much bigger that's going to make Moass when it happens. Keep that in mind, and don't let them forget it by posting on social media. Do whatever you got to do.
I hate to break it to this guy and to the people that believe this, but that's complete nonsense. That's complete nonsense, and it reminds me of something that I saw over on Reddit last night, I think. Let me find it here because I did post it over in our Telegram chat group, which, let's see. The link's in the description for that. You should go join that if you haven't yet. But I got this. This is great. You're going to love this. You are going to love this one. Let me just... this is called... This is called the 2021 OG Ape Law. OG Ape Law. LAW, as in Bob Loblaw's Law Blog. This is the 2021 OG Ape Law. All right? And just wait till you see this. This is great. This is fantastic. So here it is. Here it is now. This is the 2021 OG Ape Law price per share floor system. Okay? So back in January 2021, the floor price for AMC stock was already $100,000 per share. I wasn't aware that it was that. I didn't know that in June it was $600K. June of 2021. June of 2022 was 1.8 mil per share. June of 2023 was 3 mil. So you see what they're doing? They're adding 100. Look at these smart motherfucking apes. They're adding $100,000 each month because they think. See, this is exactly what Ryan's saying, right? The longer they do the crime, the more the malfeasance, the higher the price is going to be. That's the 2021 OG Ape Law price per share floor system. It's in IMAX too. It's in IMAX. So just, beware, hedgies. You're running up the bill. You're running up your own bill. But, finance chat, join that. And, then we can stay in touch and all that.
But most importantly, don't let it get in your head. Don't let it get in your head that they are constantly getting away with murder, getting away with this, getting away with that when it comes to the stock market, right? That's what they want. They want to get in your head. I know there's going to be people on this comment thread today saying, oh, get in your head, blah, blah, blah. I don't care what you guys say. This is what I'm here for, right? To keep the motivation going. If this is your first time watching,
so he's kind of like a white ape Andy. Yeah, he's kind of like a white ape Andy. He's here just to give motivation, not to give advices, but just to calm you down, and keep you confident in your investment. None of it's meant as financial advices, right? All right.
Around AMC because you are new to it or just happen to just see me for the first time and you just...
How many people are actually new to it right now? That's a question that I don't think we can answer, but I would love to know. Are there actually new people buying into this? Is this an active Ponzi scheme, or is it pretty much just, a closed loop at this point? I think it's a closed loop. I don't know.
Need motivation, subscribe to my channel and just check out some of my other videos. This is what I do. I try to keep the motivation going, and I hope that you guys, I hope you guys like what I'm putting out here. I do have some things in the works for, coming up here soon. Next week, I'm going to have a lot of time off of work. We're just going to be closing down for a few more days for the holiday. So I'm looking forward to being able to put some time into making a good video.
We'll look forward to seeing that. We'll look forward to seeing a good video from him. All right. Man, it's just, God. I know that we could probably throw up this KC Shaw stream and probably get some, some humdingers. What is this here? The economic report. What is this? Now, what do you want to bet this is an AI channel? This seems like straight up AI to me. We'll find out.
AMC Entertainment is one of the leading movie theater chains in the world.
So far, yeah.
1,000 screens across 15 countries. However, the company has faced many challenges in the past few years, especially due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which forced many theaters to close or operate at reduced capacity. To survive the crisis,
this is straight up Chat GPT.
Measures to raise capital and reduce debt, which have had mixed
effects
on its stock.
The thing about this is like, why? What is the point of this? What is the point of this? Why NIO is not the next Tesla? Can PayPal bounce back? AMC stock, buy now or regret later. Buy now or regret later. That's an interesting choice. The secret behind AMC's remarkable turnaround. What is the secret? Oh yeah, the debt. Let's skip to the end, huh? Hello, Lynn.
He also thanked
Oh yeah.
$50 million came from the US or Canada. The movie is competing with other blockbuster films such as Barbie and Oppenheimer for the prestigious award, which recognizes the cinematic and commercial success of a movie. Aron quickly took to X, formerly Twitter, to congratulate Taylor Swift and announced that her movie would play
Oh yes, Taylor Swift.
theaters every day from December 13th to January 2nd, 2024. He also thanked the fans for their support and expressed his hope that more people would enjoy the movie on the big screen.
Who cares?
We
God damn, this is terrible. Are these even real pictures? This looks like artist renderings. Looks like 3D renderings. I don't know. What is the point? What is the point of a channel like this? I just don't get it. Don't get it. Taylor's 34 now. It's over. Yeah, okay. And life ends at 34. Couldn't even give us screen captures of the tweets. Yeah, right. That's lazy as fuck. Lazy as fuck. Now, if you're going to use ChatGPT to come up with some content, which, you know, I have no problem with. You know, I do it all the time. You don't know, though, do you? Well, maybe. But, you know, I have much more fun doing stuff like this with ChatGPT. So I thought this was cute that it came up with, there once were some apes with great pride. In AMC, their dreams did reside. Like narcissists, they'd stare at their stocks, quite aware. In reflection, their gains multiplied. This is what we call a limerick, right? And yeah, thanks ChatGPT. That was nice. It was a nice distraction. But you know what they say. Truth is like poetry, and people fucking hate poetry. So, anyway. All right. Well, that's that. Gary Gensler still paid by Goldman Sachs. Okay. Right. Is Citi about to fail? Oh, right. Everything's about to fail, apparently. God damn. Like, honestly, anymore. It's like I'd rather just laugh at Donahue George. I know.
It's not
bad
advice, not legal advice, for entertainment purposes only.
Now he's walking. He must have made you know, the video after this.
See, I'm thinking, see, man, analyzing that data, like I tell every day. The day they release us as false, man, it gives us a false narrative of the market, so we can make bad trading decisions. Listen, Citibank announced yesterday that they're closing their muni bond department and they're closing their market makers department. I want y'all to think about this. These were two of the most lucrative parts of Citibank's.
Well, clearly it's because of AMC and GameStop and Bed Bath & Beyond and, you know, BlackBerry and Nokia and all those memes costs, right? Obviously, they got themselves in too deep on the meme stock shorts. Come on. Because everybody knows market makers establish short positions because they want to trade the stock. Market makers make money by taking positions, and when the stock goes up, they make money. When it goes down, they lose money if they're long. Except that's not how it works, but whatever. In fantasy world, okay, yeah, it is.
Portfolio. This is how they were making money hand over fist. But they're closing.
So why'd they close it down then?
But But the one that I really want to discuss is the market maker.
Look, it's like 4 in the morning. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning when he recorded this. Listen to how fucking loud he's shouting, walking around this, what you call it? I don't know. Area. This fake area. It looks like a fake area. Like, I mean, yeah, obviously it's real, but I mean, you know, this is Florida. It's fake, right?
Or a week ago, that market makers could lend out their market maker status, so anybody with money can be a market maker. Anybody with some money can naked short any stock they want. So why would Citibank be shutting down their market maker unit? We know that Citibank has billions in shares sold, not yet purchased. Billions. And if I'm not, I think it was like 120 billion. They have more than Citadel. They have more than Citadel.
What?
Shares sold, not yet purchased. So if they shut down their market maker unit, what happens to those shares sold, not yet purchased? What happens to them?
You could actually hear the echo. I always say this. You can hear the echo of his voice, like reverberating off of buildings in the area if you listen. So I'm listening in headphones. Like, dude, like this guy taking a fucking walk in the morning. You know, these are like shower thoughts. This belongs in the Reddit shower thoughts forum subreddit. Well, I wonder what happens to those shorts when if they close their market maker unit. Well, they're probably going to try to cheat. Well, maybe I should write a letter to my congressman. What the fuck? Why it's not your fucking problem, and you're not going to catch Wall Street in a fucking mistake, especially this clown. None of these clowns, they're not going to catch Wall Street in mistakes. I'm sorry. You don't even know the fucking rules. All right. I hate this guy. I fucking hate this guy. He belongs in fucking jail.
Do they roll them over and roll them over and roll them over? Are they going to close them out? Who knows?
Yeah.
But in my opinion...
Yeah, they're going to send a bill to you, buddy. They're going to make you pay for it because they can't close, apparently. They can't close. So they rolled their swaps. They rolled the swaps.
They're not closing out anything, okay?
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, they did. They already did. They already fucking did. They already fucking did. They already fucking did. And you lost. You get nothing. Now, please leave, sir.
Those bad debt is going to stay on the books, and they're going to keep kicking it down the road, till who...
Bad debt?
Whenever.
What the fuck?
Citigroup to close a unit that was making them free money. But
I don't even believe that that's true. I don't even believe the news component of this. I'm just going to stop it right there. I know. It's like, oh, it's more fun to just laugh at this guy. Well, god damn. Fucking hell. All right. So we got some suggestions over here in the Telegram chat. So I'm going to go with some other stuff here. So how about this? How about this one? Oh, yeah. Get ready for this.
No idea.
Manuel says this. Al talking about CSI and the lawsuit. Here we go.
So Jordan's working. He's supposed to be getting out at 8:30, I think. So we might see him. I don't know. We'll see. There's some follow-up lawsuits coming in after yours. Yeah. So I saw what that what's this guy, the prison bitch, as I call him, is doing. He basically plagiarized my document. Me and Jordan spent a good part of like 6 to 9 months writing that document.
He basically plagiarized my document. Plagiarized your document? Who in the fuck would plagiarize your bullshit document? That document was written by a 6th grader. Okay? That document is a joke. Anybody, and the only person who probably would actually copy it Yeah. Well, I wonder then who he copied this this lovely little ditty here from. Boardroom betrayal. We'll get to this. We'll get to boardroom betrayal, okay? Don't even worry about that.
Right? We wrote that whole document up, and he talks a lot of shit about us, and then he just plagiarizes it. Like, where's the rationale, you know? Basically just ripping us off. And watch, what's gonna happen is he's gonna file a shitty lawsuit because he doesn't know how to plead it correctly, and he's gonna get fucking with prejudice, and the class is gonna get disqualified.
He doesn't know how to plead it correctly. Ha! What a fucking retard. This guy, this motherfucker. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Qualified. That's probably what's gonna happen. I ran it by somebody, and it's like anytime somebody pro se does, and I don't think it's even possible. Like, I don't even know if a pro se litigant can represent a class, because you got to get the certification, which I doubt he's going to get.
You ran it by somebody? Is it the same person that you ran your bullshit by? And let me guess. I'm guessing they were just nice and they didn't tell you that you're a complete idiot based on that lawsuit. So I'm just going to go ahead and disregard whatever the fuck he's saying because, yeah, no.
Yeah.
You are a clown, sir.
Certified as a class and anything else. I just don't think it's going to happen. And then it's like there's a lot of money that you need to, I mean, your typical class action for something like this for AMC, and I've talked to multiple lawyers, the medium, right, is $3 million.
I've talked to more.
$3
What?
million for a class action. Right?
What?
$3 million, right? Money that you need to, I mean, and then it's like there's a lot of money that you need to, I mean, your typical class action for something like this for AMC, and I've talked to multiple lawyers, the medium, right, is $3 million. $3 million for a class.
I think he meant the median. The median, but he said the medium. Whatever. He's an idiot.
Action, right? $3 million, right? So it's like, unless somebody has that money up front, no lawyer's going to touch it. They're not going to take it on contingency either because there's so much behind this and there's so much work.
Because there is such a slim chance that anything will happen. They know they're not going to get fucking paid. They know they're not going to get fucking paid. So why would they? Why would anybody touch this with a 10-foot fucking pole? They wouldn't. So you lose. You get nothing, sir. Good day, sir.
And I've shopped this case all across the country. I've shopped it. Unless the shareholders are willing to put up like $3 million, it's just not going to happen. That's why I didn't bother doing it. I went out and did an antitrust case because that's what it comes down to. When you distill the essence of my case, it's antitrust. It's not, I mean, it's based on securities, but it's antitrust. You know, it's based off of a monopoly.
Antitrust? Monopoly? Dude, what an idiot. This guy is fucking stupid. This guy has no fucking clue. None. Zero.
That's exactly what I did. That's what I wrote about. And I don't regret it. It's not the most perfect lawsuit ever written. It's not.
It's one of the worst that we've ever fucking seen. It's one of the worst. One of the worst. It is one of the stupidest fucking documents that I've ever tried to read. You fucking suck, Al. You fucking suck a dick. You're terrible. And you should have fucking left YouTube a year and a half ago. Well, actually, I think he did, and he came back. They always come back. Why do they always come back?
It really isn't. Like, I'll be the first one to admit it, but I've got a clearly written complaint. It's simple. It's not too crazy. It's elegant in some sense because it lists out everything. There's triable stuff, and there's other stuff that's not triable. But what I've shown the judge is a pattern of misconduct, that these things happened. They're all part of one big thing, and I can tie them all together. So that's it.
No, you didn't show. You didn't show fucking shit. You didn't show shit. You didn't tie it all together. You're not in like Morantz connecting the fucking dots. which doesn't tie anything together either, by the way. Who's worse, Marantz Rants or Al from Boston? Boy, that's a tough question. That's a tough question. I don't know. All right. Is there anything more on that? God, it is so hard. All right, how about this? I'm told that if I want to cover Marantz, I should show this first. Okay, this is what they say.
Hi guys, welcome back to Marantz Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. One take session, no edits, no cuts on Bill Pulte, PP Seeds, The Grift, that is Bed Bath & Beyond. And yes, I did see their live stream yesterday. I didn't watch it yesterday. I just watched it today, right now. Right after my live stream, I went and saw on Hannah Reloaded 1.5. I played it at fast speed, and I watched. And I was like, wow, this is terrible. This is gross. But I get it. So for those of you that have no idea what I'm talking about, this is my reaction video to Bill Pulte and PP Seeds doing a show last night. And guys, it's not the first time they've come around each other, but no pun intended. But if you guys don't know this, 18 months ago, I talked to Kais Malej. I told Kais Malej in private interview or in public interviews here on the channel, I said, hey, Kais, I think you're wrong.
Well, there's another fucking moron. I mean, all these people that he just mentioned, including himself, there's no distinction between them for us. For me, I don't want to speak for anybody else, but there is no distinction between any of those individuals. In fact, I don't even really believe that they're individuals. You know, they have adopted this identity, this profile of being a complete ignorant asshole, essentially. It's willful ignorance. It is willful brain deadness. Imagine being willfully brain dead. If you can imagine that, that's what we're dealing with here. Right? All right, let's keep going.
Wrong about the investment Bed Bath & Beyond. I think this company is not what you say it is, and I think you're wrong. He got upset, started making bashing videos, started doxing videos, started thinking I am my brother, and he's like, you don't have a twin and all this stuff. Take off your shirt, show me your tattoos, stuff like that. So I let it go. You guys know the story. PP Seeds saw him when he had 100 subscribers, went in there, now he has 9,000. And you ask yourself, who's actually watching and getting confused based off of the investments or the information they give? Or are they watching for entertainment, as they call it? Because back then, 10 months ago, 12 months ago, I said, hey, Bed Bath & Beyond's a bad investment. It's going bankrupt because of X, Y, and Z. Like, we knew what was happening. And now that it's gone completely, there are no shares to buy. There are no shares to sell. It's completely done. The executives have moved on to other companies. They no longer work at Bed Bath & Beyond. Sue Gove herself no longer lists Bed Bath & Beyond as her current employer on LinkedIn. So everybody, oh, that's a good thing. No, it doesn't. It means it doesn't exist anymore. We know that part. But then you see this damn live stream yesterday where they're just shilling for anything, shilling for the Pulte Home Group. Kais Malej is involved. Everyone that I've ever talked to or talked about, like you see Bill Pulte. I made a video for Bill Pulte 2 years ago where he was talking about getting involved with GameStop and why he should or why he shouldn't. I made
2 years ago. Was that 2 years ago? I really 2 years ago. I don't know if it was 2 years ago. I'm gonna have to fact check that. I'm not quite sure. I'll do that in the background.
I did the interview because I was critical of him, and I'm still critical of him. Those are his words, not mine. And I'm telling you, these guys are grifting off a crowd that is a wounded animal. These guys have nothing. Bed Bath & Beyond investors lost.
Oh, really? They're grifting. Okay. All right. Sure.
Everything. Do they know they lost everything? No, they're still clinging on to hope. Well, Ryan Cohen's still here, guys. He liked my tweet. What does that mean? You see, you asked for a reaction video, right? Of their reaction, of their videos. What do you want to hear? What is it that's going to make you guys happy right about now? Hey, Bed Bath & Beyond. These guys rented a helicopter, got in the helicopter, flew in a circle, and landed right back down. Do you know that? You should know that. These aren't very important people. This is all optics. Hired paparazzi and lighting and microphones and cameras. All optics. Do you understand you're being played? All for what? For a couple of votes to vote him in back to his family's business that he got kicked out of? Never worked one day in his life for a dollar himself. And you're going to tell me this is the guy you trust? And Pee-Pee, along for the ride. Every other word is F this, F that, with the back and a pull-tee, the back and a pull-tee. He knows who's paying for this. Because you couldn't afford it being a failed VR company holder. It would never work that way. My money goes to my family, my kids, and my life. And these guys, well, they take everyone else's life. I mean, look at this. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I'm wild. I'm beyond belief.
Marantz is like a failed wannabe right-wing radio talk show, shock jock type of, douchebag. That's basically it. Like, Marantz belongs on the fucking radio overnight on AM. He belongs on AM radio overnight. This is the quality of this shit right here. This is garbage. Talking about people who've never worked a day in their life. Yeah, okay. Because I'm sure he hasn't. I'm sure that he hasn't worked a day in his life. What relevance is that anyway? I mean, you could say that about any fucking slime ball on Wall Street, right? These people don't work. They don't work regular jobs. I mean, give me a fucking break. Spare me the fucking judgment. What a judgy asshole, by the way. This guy is a fucking judgmental cocksucker. Fuck you, Marantz. I can't listen to any more of that shit. It's garbage. That guy, no, there's no reason to. But then, now I'm told, show the Larry Ching video. Okay, so Larry Ching, I think I got it right here. I haven't listened to any of this yet.
Was William Pulte. That's the grandfather of these two grandfathers.
Yeah, thank you guys. I mean, it's funny, all the haters said that this was going to be a Pulte convention. This is not, okay? I mean, we haven't even talked about it once. But thank you. I just want to say thank you to everybody who supported me with this crazy battle that I have with this executive that impersonated me. Or impersonated my grandfather. Was Larry on here? You just saw Larry Chang?
All right, let's get Larry Chang on the fucking show.
Larry.
Wow. This is pathetic. Holy shit.
All right, Larry, can you hear me all right? I can't hear Larry. Do you know why not? Larry, we're going to try to get you on the audio here. Larry, did you have...
Because you guys are fucking clowns and you have no fucking clue what you're doing. This is hilarious. Oh, we don't have the audio. Guys, what happened to the audio? Didn't you do a sound check, you fucking amateurs? What amateur fucking hour here.
We got 250 people. Everybody was chanting your name. Probably couldn't hear.
Fucking amateurs.
Hang on, we're getting some, we can't hear you right now, Larry, so just give us just one quick second here to fix this.
Wow, can you guys believe Larry Chang is here?
First appearance on the PP show, man. Wow.
I'm definitely fangirling right now.
These people are fucking pathetic. Wow.
We're working on getting him.
Show the crowd. How many people are actually there?
So anyway, and Larry, maybe you could, if you're near a computer, you could go on YouTube or something. You could see the whole crowd. You just look up a thing called the PP show, and they're streaming it live. Just so everybody knows, we're not going to be talking about any public securities tonight. Just going to be talking generally. I mean, I'll give a bio on.
Oh,
second, but
not going to be talking about any public securities. I wonder why not. That's too bad.
So people set their expectations right. That's why we're very respectful of Larry, and we're very appreciative that he's here. All right, hold on one second. We're trying to get this audio working. Somebody says that they love you, Larry, in the crowd. You can't hear it.
Bill, do you mind? Do you mind if I send a message to Larry Chang?
Larry, it's me, Kai Smollett, who won that bike. Thank you for the bike. I love you, my brother.
Oh, thank you for the bike. It's me, Kais Malej. I won the bike. This guy is this guy. Oh my God. Oh wow. I haven't really actually watched him that much. I've only just seen the tweets and stuff that everybody's put in finance chat and everything. Wow. Okay. That's him, huh?
My son loves the bike, by the way.
Your son loves the bike. Really? What do you want to bet? The first thing he did was hawk that bike for 50 cents on the dollar.
Pulte Group is a great company. The stock is PHM. Invest in that company, man.
Now, isn't that PHM? Isn't that the now? Is Bill Pulte? Is that the company that Bill Pulte is not affiliated with, or he is affiliated with? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But Bill Pulte's not. He's not affiliated with one of them, and they basically have disowned him or something like that. I don't know, but when I, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do this right now. I'm going to turn on the live voice chat over in Telegram. So if anybody wants to pop in, feel free. Let's see here. Let me get this going. There we go. I think maybe it's working. Maybe. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Can you?
Oh, there we go. We got Larry Chang on the PP show, man. Welcome, Larry.
All right, Larry. So Larry, you got Bill Pulte here.
Hey, Bill.
You got the PP show.
Yes.
Right here. So I'll be asking you questions. First, you can't see everybody. Hopefully you can watch the live stream later so you can see. But I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So it looks like, all right, looks like that is working. Okay, and then let's see. We need this to go here, and we need that to go there. All right.
Here in the background because my microphone's actually pretty good. But you've got 250 people all in here, and they were chanting your name, which is pretty funny.
Oh,
Wow.
nice helicopter.
That's crazy.
I'm digging it.
I don't think you can hear them, but they're chanting. So anyway, okay. So everybody knows Larry's background. I think a lot of people know it, but basically he runs a multi-billion-dollar fund. He was one of the first people who invested in Ryan Cohen, and everybody's cheering. I wish you could hear it.
Wow. So
and he's currently a sitting board member of GameStop, which is a huge deal. So Larry, I guess, do you want to tell anybody?
Oh yeah, huge deal. Huge deal.
Make sure his
board member of Game. Yeah, doing a great job there, Lair. Doing a great fucking job. GameStop boards, killing it this year. Yeah.
So everybody can hear. But Larry, maybe you could just say hi to everyone, and then, you were the first money in Chewy, which I think is now a 12 or $20 billion company. Maybe you could just walk us through how you worked with Ryan Cohen, what you saw in him that did it, and then we'll get into your multi-billion-dollar fund after that.
Sure. Yeah, I was the first investor to meet with Ryan in person. I think that was back in 2012. I ultimately invested in the company on behalf of Volition in 2013. We invested $15 million in Chewy Series A as the first institutional investor in the company.
Let's go. Can I ask how much that $50 million turned into? Is that public or no?
It's not, but hundreds of millions, I would say.
Okay, yeah. Everybody's cheering for you.
All right. I remember the first meeting with Ryan, and my first impression of him was he said he would spend every night reading the reviews on the site of Chewy, and if there were any issues with anyone who was unhappy, he would personally go take the lead and try and figure out and resolve issues. And right then and there, I knew that he was sort of as customer centric, as focused on customer delight as anyone from a first impression perspective. But that only grew over the years that I've gotten to know him. So yeah, we invested in the company. It was a huge success, obviously, and Ryan's a generational entrepreneur.
Well, that's bullshit.
Larry, because I didn't look it up.
I mean, that's clearly bullshit. Because there's a lot of negative experiences with GameStop, and I'm not just talking about the stockholders, but
48.
48. Wow, you look good at 48. So 48, and you got how big's your fund now? A couple billion?
About a couple billion in assets under management, just shy of that, yeah.
And what are you investing in? And you got a lot of fans here. You've got, I don't know, 20, 30,000 followers, I think, on Twitter, something like that.
Yeah, we invest. Volition's a growth equity firm, so we invest in emerging growth tech companies. So these are companies with 5 to 50 million in revenue, in that zone, growing 50 to 100% plus. So really dynamic, emerging tech companies.
he has just under 50,000 followers on Twitter.
Services is one, and internet and consumer is the other. I lead the internet and consumer team, so that's all things e-commerce, digital media, ad tech, transactional services, consumer, retail, all that good stuff, all the fun stuff.
Love it. Okay, so is there anything you want to tell this crowd? You can say anything you want. What?
I think this is truly inspirational that you guys are all together. You guys are really defining what it means for retail investors to be in community.
What
comes from that? And so,
what?
When I think about where this is headed,
What? This is so fucking bizarre. What are they doing? What is this? I don't even know what this is. Talking about retail investors being in community? No. What you have here is a cult. What you have here is a cult. This is just a cult. I don't understand what the excitement is centered around. What exactly is? I don't know. Maybe if I listen, we'll see. Maybe we'll figure it out. I don't know.
Impacting the financial markets. It's wherever you guys in this room want to go, because you guys are on the forefront and you're leading it. And so kudos to you guys, because I think the power of individual investors in community will only grow over time. And
the power of retail investors in community? Is this more of this Reddit revolution bullshit? Like, this is like, oh, retail investors have the power to move markets. I mean, this is so 2021, bro. This is ridiculous. I mean, and a guy who has a $2 billion asset under management fund, he knows that. So what in the fuck is going on here? These motherfuckers. Wow.
In the future.
Did they find him on Cameo? I don't know. They might have found him next to George Santos on Cameo, right?
Will be more important and more influential than a Goldman Sachs. And so
wow. Yes.
What the fuck?
Fuck on, man. Did you hear that? Wow. That's amazing. Larry, really appreciate the sentiment. And Larry, we've got, and I have to send it to you later, but we got an airport hangar full of people. This room costs way too much to rent. The stereos cost way too much. I'm going to end up having to write probably a $40,000 check, which I'm happy to write, $40,000 for this party. It's basically a party, right? I mean, is this not a party?
God damn, he's such a grifter. He's such a slime ball. Oh, fuck me. I mean, imagine getting involved with a guy like this. Holy shit. Wow.
We raised money for this. People.
Wow.
$500. That's a lot of money.
$500. What the fuck? Really?
$500 is a lot of money. People donated $500 for $500 million. $500 soon. $500 no. $500 to come here to be in this room. We have.
Who is this? Who is this guy back here? Who is this dude? Who are these people? I don't know.
250 people. Everybody paid to be here. And I really appreciate you saying that it's the future of investing, because Larry, you know,
The future of investing is you pay to come to a weird fucking party / fundraiser / cult rally in an airport hangar. That's live streamed on YouTube. I mean, that's the future of investing. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I also believe that this is the future too of investing, and I believe that, you know, having somebody who's a director of a $2 billion or $5 billion company like you are, managing $2 billion, thinking that this is going to be, in your words, more powerful than Goldman Sachs. Did you guys hear what he just said?
I mean, everybody knows that Goldman Sachs has been. Everybody knows that Goldman Sachs is not what they used to be. I mean, so I mean, he's not saying anything, but oh, come on, dude. That's pathetic.
So the future are going to be more powerful than Goldman Sachs. I mean, that's I have the utmost respect for them, as I'm sure he does, but that is a huge statement. So Larry, let's just finish up here. And I know, you know, we're going to behave ourselves because we know you're a sitting director of a public company. So we want to respect that. But can you maybe tell us your favorite thing? You work with Ryan Cohen very directly. You were his money and Chewy. What's your favorite thing about Ryan Cohen? Let's start there.
He is as contrarian as they come. So he's an independent thinker. He is not afraid to buck the trend, as you all know. And he
right.
Such an original contrarian thinker. And so it's inspiring to be around that. So he's one of a kind in that respect. So that's probably my favorite thing.
Love it. And again, I'm keeping it very generic, but you feel free to tell me what or what not you'll answer. I mean, these are like softball questions, but I think everybody in this room loves what I'm about to ask, which is, what is he like interpersonally working with him? So, you know, everybody has all these different conspiracies and they have all these different things. And then, you know, people are trying to do stories on him. You're actually somebody who's credible, who works with him day to day.
Credible?
Week to week.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I love it. BBBYQ baggies are leading an investment revolution. Right. Yeah. This is an emotionally vulnerable group. Despicable.
What is he like when you're dealing with him interpersonally? What is he like to work with?
It's kind of funny when some of the articles would come out about him with pictures.
Like they, as if they actually fucking work together. As if they actually fucking work. I mean, Ryan Cohen puts chopsticks in his fucking nose. I mean, I think.
In kind of this foreboding suit in a dark room, I would text him and say, that picture looks ridiculous. And I would say Ryan is actually quite humble and open-handed as a person. And so he listens, but he's very directed in what he wants to do. So, and
is he funny? Is he funny?
He's a funny guy. He's actually rather understated. And so he's funny, but understated, very humble. And don't imagine a foreboding, huge, ominous figure. That's not Ryan Cohen. He's very customer centric and just a very independent thinker, as I mentioned before. So that's how I would describe him.
Love it. What other questions about Ryan Cohen do we have? We got to keep it very generic, and I'm going to be the one. No, ask me, and then I'm going to ask him, just because I want to respect. I'm going to respect Larry.
I got a question. If you don't mind. So.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm gonna ask.
1 second, Larry.
You got it.
Yeah, ask about Ted Cohen. Yeah.
Yes. Larry.
Guys is going to ask you a question about Ted Cohen. I don't know if you know Ted, but.
Larry, yesterday, which was December 13th, was the day that Ryan Cohen and his brother lost their father. And I'm sure you know by now that, I mean, it's you've been very close to Ryan, and you know how great that.
I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I do not fucking care. That's where I draw the fucking line. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, look! Stock and crypto creep. It's been a minute. Been a minute since... Whoa! Whoa! Hang on. Yeah. Hey, friends. Look at this. He's pivoting. U.S. dollar on the brink of collapse. Mexican peso rockets up. Yeah, we got a conspiracy theorist here. Corium, new listing near per coin create. I don't know. AMC leaked documents show AMC was sued for securities fraud. Securities fraud. AMC short squeeze near per Fox Business. Oh, well, let's trust Fox Business. But let's go with the leaked documents first, shall we?
Hey friends, welcome to Stocks and Crypto Plays. I'm talking about AMC stock. I have a document here of a leaked, resurfaced lawsuit where AMC was being sued again, a class action lawsuit, a pension trust fund, okay, individually and on behalf of all others versus AMC. What it was the Hawaii Structural Iron Workers Pension Trust Fund filed securities fraud, class action against AMC Entertainment Holdings. How interesting. How many of us have been saying that's what's been going on? Now, this is from 2017, but it's resurfaced and leaked, the documents, and they're all circulating now. So,
resurfaced and leaked. Isn't this public record? How is this leaked? I don't know. This guy's an idiot. He's wearing his I'm retarded glasses.
oh, and guess who the usual suspects are? According to a proposed class action lawsuit, AMC Entertainment Holdings Inc.'s top executives and several big-name underwriters such as Credit Suisse, Citigroup, Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner, Smith, Barclays. Sound familiar to you? Were not entirely truthful to AMC's common stockholders regarding issues affecting Carmike Cinema's operating results before the world's largest movie theater company acquired Carmike. At almost the same time, it scooped up European theater operators Odeon Limited, Nordic Cinema in late 2016-17. Violations of security laws. As with most class actions alleging violations of securities law, the plaintiff, the Hawaii Structural Ironworkers Pension Fund, charges AMC Entertainment, its officers, despite stating in a December 2016 conference that plenty of time existed in which to look at supposed issues.
Yes, we have what we have right here.
Submitted a Form S3 registration.
Is retroactive DD.
Exchange Commission that failed to disclose the following, which were, among other issues, adversely affecting Carmike's business. That only a small number of Carmike's loyalty program members were willing to join AMC's loyalty program. Customers had been lost to competitors that had upgraded and or renovated their facilities. Carmike's biggest, most successful theaters had closed. So they were, sneaky and disloyal and withheld information, right? In addition to the above omissions, the 48-page lawsuit notes AMC registration statement concerning its new acquisition target reportedly failed to disclose that Carmike had been experiencing a significant loss in market share during the first 9 months of 2016. They left that out. The complaint then goes into another item allegedly omitted by AMC and the executive defendants in their SEC registration statement. Let's see. They negligently failed to disclose that the gross margin on AMC's second highest source of revenue, food and beverage sales associated with its newly acquired international businesses, were materially lower than what the company had historically reported for its domestic operations. In fact, food and bev costs and percentage of food and bev revenue associated with AMC's international operations are approximately 50% greater than those associated with its domestic operations. The above, however, is only the tip of the alleged securities law violating iceberg described in complaint. Topping off the above allegations.
So what happened with the suit? What happened with the goddamn lawsuit?
Falsehoods with respect to
Here we go.
Seasonality of the company's foreign affairs. The lawsuits claim AMC boasts in the statement that its business is highly seasonal, with higher attendance and revenues generally occurring during the summer months and holiday seasons. This is materially inaccurate. The statement itself, the lawsuit says, otherwise failed to identify and disclose known trends, events, demands, commitments, and uncertainties associated with AMC's Carmike international operations. Wow. The lawsuit alleges the underwriter defendants Citigroup, Merrill Lynch, Barclays, Credit Suisse failed to perform adequate diligence in ensuring AMC's registration statement was properly and accurately prepared, with their alleged conduct serving as a substantial factor.
Yeah, this is a bullshit lawsuit. This is, retroactive bitching.
You can read the whole thing. There's the website there if you want to copy and paste it or whatever.
How are you going to copy and paste it from a fucking video unless you give us a link, which you didn't fucking do? This is how you know this guy's a clown. Well, if you didn't already figure that out by just looking at him and listening to him. Yes, let me select this text here. Well, wait a minute. Wow. It's in a fucking video, and you didn't give the fucking link. Fuck you. What a fucking asshole.
So
how could anybody watch an asshole like this and take anything they fucking say seriously? It's beyond me. It's beyond me.
That's just important for us to take another look, even though that's a previous lawsuit. It's like, why do these things keep coming up for AMC? This just resurfaced, and it's spreading around like wildfire right now. Class action lawsuit that had been brought before complaint for violations of the federal securities laws. Wow. Hawaii Structural Ironworkers Pension Trust Fund files securities fraud class action against AMC Entertainment Inc. Can you believe they did that? And now we're dealing with all this. It just keeps going on and on and on. And it has nothing to do with that.
What does it have to do? Like, everything's connected to your little securities fraud scheme of trying to manipulate the price higher. Give me a fucking break. What a joke. These guys need to go to fucking jail. That's the only way that they'll shut up. Right? I mean, fuck me. How about this? All he had to do was fucking Google it. Did he even do that? Did he even fucking do that? Look, this is the end of the video already. No, of course he didn't. Or did he Google it? What are you asking that for? He didn't even put the link. But check it out. All I did was Google search for it. Pension Trust Fund 2017 AMC Entertainment lawsuit. That's literally what I searched for. AMC Securities Class Action Settlement Information. This is from Miller Shaw, Attorneys at Law. Pleased to announce that AMC Entertainment Holdings, Inc., AMC, or the company, along with certain executives and financial underwriters, have agreed to pay $18 million to resolve claims under the federal securities laws in connection with AMC's acquisition of several other theater operators in the company's secondary public offering of stock in early 2017. There you go. If you purchased or acquired AMC stock between December 20th, 2016 and August 1st, 2017, both dates inclusive, you could receive a payment from this settlement. You could receive a payment. $18 million. Great. Wonder what happened there. Damn. The deadline was 2022. Fuck me. I missed it. Well, I didn't hold the stock then anyway, so. All right. Yeah, such a travesty. Great. So that's a nothing burger, and it has nothing to do with any of this, anything. It is just irrelevant. All right. Let's see. Oh, hang on. So let's do finance chat. Links in the description if anybody wants to come in. And let's do this. All right. This one's for Model 3 dude, if he's still here. You still here? He's not putting out a lot of stuff these days. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't play a video where where people are holding up their phone to the camera. It just does not compute, but it's only 3 minutes, I guess, so we'll do it. For Model 3, dude.
Man, this Frankie, let me say I'm not a financial advisor. Anything that I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only. Whatever I say in this video is my opinion, may not necessarily be factual. Don't buy, sell, or hold a stock because of anything that I say in this video. Don't get into crypto based on anything that I say in this video. Do your own DD, man. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an entertainer.
What? Don't get into crypto. Period. I think is what he meant, but anyway, whatever.
Look, although, man, I'm in the stock market, the only thing that I'm investing in right now is GTII and finger short squeeze. But let me say this.
Wow.
I think, I think Wall Street, I think the stock market, I think it's all garbage. So those two short squeeze play, that's as far as it go as far as Wall Street is concerned, as far as Wall Street is concerned with me. Like I said, I think Wall Street, because of the corruption, because of the ain't no.
And that's precisely why those quote unquote plays are going to be complete losers. Because on one hand, you say it's garbage and I hate it. On the other hand, you say, well, but I'm going to get rich off of these two short squeezes. No, you're not. No, you're not. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. So, congratulations. Wow.
Billionaires, hedge funds, and short sellers, they don't have to follow no regulations. Ain't nobody trying to hold
Not true.
For no
it's not true.
Or counterfeiting. They doing what they want to do. They operate like renegades. But I'm doing this video to say this. Man, I think if you're trying to make life-changing money, retail investors,
better have a good job.
Wall Street is the worst place to be, but I think the place to be is crypto. I think, if you...
What? Model 3 dude, are you still here? Are you hearing this? The place to be is crypto if you want to make life-changing money in the markets. The place to be is crypto. You hear that? The place to be is crypto. Wow. Okay.
Keep up with what's going on. I think, man, crypto is going to be life-changing for a lot of people. I ain't no financial advisor. You have to do what's best for you as far as, your finances. But I'm going to share two small clips, man, to kind of motivate you. Crypto is where it's at for me.
You're ignoring crypto right now, then you're about to miss out on one of the biggest financial opportunities of your life. And if you don't want to hear that from me, then at least listen to what these two ex-hedge fund managers have just said about what's coming.
So we've got a couple of years ahead of us of life-changing opportunities in one of the biggest macro trends of all time. And what's great is how people...
Now, first of all, who gives a flying fuck what somebody on fucking TikTok, because that's what he's looking at here. He's looking at fucking TikTok, says about crypto. If there's anything that's potentially worse than meme stock talk on YouTube, it's crypto talk on TikTok. I mean, let's be honest here, right? That is like the garbage of the garbage. Secondly, ex-hedge fund managers turned crypto bros. Okay. I'm not particularly, fond of hedge fund managers myself, nor am I fond of crypto bros. So yeah, that's like double whammy there. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't make money trading it, but he's not talking about trading it. He's talking about buying and holding it, because that's all they know how to fucking do. And I mean, plenty of people were saying to buy and hold the shit when it was at the top in 2021. That's all I'm saying. Now, yeah, you could trade anything. You could trade Alkin LLC shares on the pink sheets. Hopefully someday you'll actually be able to do that. or what have you. But as far as like actually being anything, will it? I don't know. I've traded it too over the last 2 years, so whatever. But life-changing wealth, you're gonna have to learn how to sell. You're gonna have to get some practice clicking that sell button, buddy. Otherwise, no.
People still don't yet get it, and they don't yet believe in it, and they don't yet understand it, and that means we get to be first. People don't realize this is the only global homogeneous asset class. Yeah, it's the same in Brazil as it is in India, as it is in Silicon Valley, as it is in London.
What the fuck are they talking about?
TAM is larger than anything else.
It's not. Oh God, these fucking grifters. Oh my God.
More than hundreds of trillions, and I tell anybody who's sort of under 30 that if you're an entrepreneur and you're interested in building wealth, this is the space.
Now, I want to add, even though fundamentally...
I'm going to let you hear this one real quick.
I don't make 8 figures in crypto in the next couple of years, there's a problem. The big problem that I had in the last bull run was that I wasn't prepared. In 2017, I got burned and I'm like, oh, this sucks. And then by the time 2020 hit, Bitcoin was back and it was 20K, 30K. I was like, oh man, why didn't I buy it at 3K? Yep. I wasn't prepared. And then now that I have like almost 8 years of, experience in it, I'm like, okay, dude, this next one, I'm gonna kill it.
Crypto is the middle class's answer to be able to compete on a playing field that they don't have any other chance of ever competing in.
The middle class is never going to get rich from stocks.
No, they're never. It's absolutely impossible. But I can really confidently say that if somebody buys Bitcoin today, within the next 18 months, you're going to be able to sell that for 3 times as much money.
I agree. I don't make 8 figures in...
Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What? I mean, typical crypto bro fucking bullshit. Give me a fucking break. This guy... Now, brought to you by the guy whose YouTube channel, before he started grifting on AMC and other meme stocks, was about network marketing, which, if you don't know, network marketing, maybe we should go back to one of his network marketing videos. Shall we? I think we should. Here we go. This is what Frankie was doing before. This is September 2019. This is September 2019. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Frankie. I'm an independent business owner for Total Life Changes. If you don't know what Total Life Changes is, this is network marketing.
Total Life Changes. If you don't know what that is, it's an off-brand Amway. it's an an off-brand fucking Amway. That's what it is.
Company in the health and wellness.
We love Amway. Don't get me wrong.
Top health and wellness network marketing companies, and I've been with Total Life Changes for probably about 4 years, and they've been around since 1999. And one of our top selling products is the Strike Up. It's been out of stock for a long time. I'm doing this video because the Strike Up is now in stock. So it's back. It don't last long. And the Strike Up is a all natural sex pill for men. It's a natural enhancement, performance enhancer for men. Like I say, it's back in stock. One thing about the Strike Up is that it's an all natural product. You don't have to worry about getting the side effects that people would normally get from medications like Viagra and Cialis. Those type of medications are expensive and they have a lot of side effects. The Strike Up, or the Strike for Men, because we changed the name, it's the Strike for Men. And the Strike for Men, it comes in a box like this, and you get 6 pills, just like this. And you simply need to take the pill 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes before you plan on being.
Where do you put the pill? That's my question. Does it go in your mouth? Does it go up your butt? Does it go in your nose? I don't know. I wouldn't dare to try that. Yeah, so, that's what we're dealing with here. All right. Strike up. Strike up the band. Frankie's back. All right. See what we got here. Oh, all right. What the fuck is this? I don't know this person. Zhoguan. They're not a financial advisor, and none of this is financial advice. They have hashtag Zhoguan, hashtag Trey, okay, hashtag Trey, hashtag Dreamer. Okay, great. Donations. You can make a donation. You got a Wealth Simple, Coinbase. Look at all these promotionals. Free credit score in Canada. Just a proud Canadian. Just a proud Canadian trying to go international in the world of streaming and content creation. My name is Trey. There's the Trey, hashtag Trey. So it's not our Trey. New Trey. We got a new Trey. How about that? Ideally, becoming a YouTuber is my dream job. You and everybody else. It doesn't mean I'm lazy. It means I want to venture out and invest in myself and make myself into a brand. I mean, imagine actually thinking that people care about your personal brand. I mean, I certainly don't, I'm under no delusions that anybody cares about my personal brand. Okay? So anyway, let's see what he's got. The Ideal Path to Financial Freedom, AMC, Super Cycle Theory, and the Fall of the USA. Now, he's got a lot of nerve. This is a Canadian sitting here saying, wait, my country is going to fall? What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, you're going to have to, you got some splaining to do here, Joe Gunn.
What's up, guys? It's Zogan. So, for the next 2 weeks, it's going to be pretty dead. Like, dead price action. Like, we're going to be chopping even more here. Theta's going to be killing all the contracts. Contracts are going to be cheap. A lot of things are going down. There is a 15-minute gap, right? I can show you this. If I hide everything, there is a 15-minute gap.
Another motherfucker that scales the y-axis. If you sit there and scale the y-axis like this, first of all, fuck you. Okay? I hate you. I hate you. I cannot stand you if you do this. That is pointless. You're distorting the image of the chart. Sorry, you are. Don't do that. Okay? Double click on it and have it adjust automatically. And if you get it way out of whack like this and it's all fucked up, you can always just double click it and it will go back to where it's supposed to be. Don't drag the fucking Y axis. Don't drag the price axis. You are messing with the proportionality and it distorts the way the chart looks and it gives a false impression of the price curve. All right, that's my PSA. Don't scale the y-axis. Okay.
And I do have us meeting that gap on Friday, December 22nd, right? What I expect to happen in the most ideal situation,
motherfucker,
we will fill that gap. We will form a shape.
What gap is he? I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. This is dumb so far.
Or fourth, we will gap.
No, you won't. You don't fucking know. No, you don't. You don't fucking know. Why are you giving specific dates? Oh my God.
All the way to here. It's about 1396.
Oh yeah, that's you know what? That's clearly that's likely. That's fucking likely. Well, yeah, the price is gonna double in a month. What the fuck? Go back to fucking Canada.
That's impossible. I'll show you something.
Oh, he's going to show us that it did it before, which means it's possible now. Look, guys, it's possible because it happened before. This is some weak fucking shit so far.
When we were over here, and we were forming a bottom. There was a gigantic gap up, came down, it formed the head and shoulders, if you can see it, or the tri.
Oh, guess what? He's looking at fucking November. He's looking at 2020. He's looking at 2020. How is that relevant?
Peak made a last bottom, like a lower bottom, an all-time low, and then it launched. We don't have time for that, and I believe we're already in this section, but the fractal doesn't have to play exactly 1-to-1. And I got to show you this.
Oh yeah,
talked about it before.
That's they're out. The fractal doesn't have to play 1-for-1, but they always say it tracks perfectly. Have you noticed that? Fucking Ant, all these clowns. Look, it's tracking perfectly, even though no, it's not. Like your little bullshit forecast went up, and the actual price went down, but it's tracking perfectly somehow. Cycle theory is the silliest theory that there could be. It's the laziest theory. It is the laziest and silliest and most childish fucking bullshit that you could come up with. That it literally repeats. And I'm not saying that there aren't patterns or seasonality based on the business cycle, but come on. Fucking come on. It does not repeat like the way they think it repeats. It just doesn't. Nope.
Or if you studied this chart, and I mean it, there is I would say a 98% chance you're going to make money, but
bullshit.
This blue line. Right?
Yeah. There's a 98%. I'll tell you what, there's a 99% chance you'll make money if you fucking short this stock. I mean, that could have been said at any point in the last 2 years. But no, that's not allowed. It's illegal in Canada, I think.
Every time we knifed on it with velocity, we had a 50 to 100% run from this knife. We knifed on it over here, we had a 30% run up right here. This was an inflection point. 30% run up when we knifed on this line. We can back test it, but you almost hit it right there. It doesn't have to be exact. It's probably thicker. We had a huge run up. 95%. It happened over here. We consolidated on it. 90%. And it keeps going on, right? What we're looking for is the knife. Now, here's the thing. This is the 4-hour chart with the extended hours on. Keep this in mind, $13.96 on January 5th with this blue line here. I'm going to go to the regular hours, turn off everything. The play is for us to gap from somewhere between $8 to $9 all the way to $13. I can almost guarantee you it's going to be money making season.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to trust somebody that says that. I can almost guarantee you. What? You can almost guarantee me. And the thing is, if you're a trader, right? If you are a trader, you're going to trade the market however it is. And it doesn't have to double by January 5th or whatever the fuck this guy's saying. You know, if it's trending up or down, you trade it that way. And, you know, crucially, you close the trade when you got some money, profit on the table. You take it off. I mean, but I'm assuming that this guy is talking about making money with long positions on AMC, which is like, you know, he's talking about knifing. Yeah, you better get good at catching those knives as they fall. No gloves. Barehanded now. Griffmas time is here. Oh my God. Griftmas time is here. Yeah.
This gap right here.
Love it.
This gap right here at 13.15 to 11.47 to fill. But you know what's going to happen?
That's what do you? How is that a gap?
Down.
Is that a gap? Is that a valid gap? I don't know. I can't. There's so many fucking lines on here. Okay, if you have this many lines on your chart too, like this much chaos. What? Why? Why do we have this? What is this line here for? What is this one here for? Yeah, you thought it was going to go straight up? I don't know. I don't fucking know.
What's going to happen is at 11:64, keep that number in mind. We go to the extended hours. Look where this is. From 1396 on January 5th, January 8th, whatever it is, we hit that line. We hit this line. It could be before, could be after. So you got to trade with the extended hours on. But as soon as we knife and we're going to dump hard into this line, not financial advice, based on probability, the past, and the case study.
Fuck your goddamn probability. What are you talking about? This line will probably be fucking resistance. It'll probably bounce off of it and go fucking straight fucking down. Give me a fucking break. Like, that's what why oh my God. Give me a fuck. Yeah, he's hitting lines all right. And
it is
wow.
Good to long. Sorry. It's good to long as soon as we hit this knife, but it'll happen fast. Don't try to time the exact bottom. So what you want to do, open up your trading view chart, go to trend lines, go to extended line, click from right here to right here, right? So from right here, this point that went 30% to this knife, you should have this line on your chart.
I don't know that I've heard anybody use the term, like, talk about knife this much, and I don't really think that I like it, because you're looking at a 4 fucking hour chart. That's not really a knife, in my opinion. Like, that, how is that a knife? You're talking about it happening over a 4 hour period. Not seeing the knife. Plastic knife, maybe, yeah. Plastic cutlery. I don't know. I don't like the knife talk.
Gap up to $13, $14. It's gonna dump hard.
Imagine predicting fucking gaps. Like, imagine predicting a fucking gap like that. It's just so absurd.
This is gonna be a 15 to 17 to 18, 20% dump.
And why would it? Why? Like, what is it? Oh, the chart. Oh, the TA. The lines. No.
A 20% dump.
I mean, I don't even think that TA is applicable on this anymore, because nobody's fucking trading it. It doesn't have the excitement. It doesn't have the self-fulfilling part of it, because these clowns, they don't sell it ever. And I don't think they buy it ever either, by the way. I don't think they buy it either.
With velocity, and you know what happens after that? We pump up to 100%. And the crazy thing is, on this chart, we only need to get to $17. Theoretically,
oh, that's all you need to do is get to what
that I showed earlier.
Wow. Okay.
We only need to get to $17.
You're not gonna get to $17 fucking dollars. Like, look at this fucking chart. I'm sorry, dude, but like, what a clown. Yeah, we need to get to $17, guys. Yeah. Once it has come down here below 10, why don't you make fucking $10 or $7? 17 fucking dollars. Give me a fucking break. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
From right here, this
wow
was 30%. When we dump and we fill the gap, what's 30% from over here? It places us at $15. What's 80%? $20. There is sunshine coming. And we do have a theory that,
oh my God,
is when the run starts. So
OPEX OPEX. Another fucking retard who says OPEX. OPEX. Oh, my God. It's not OPI. You're not putting in fucking PEX plumbing. It's OPEX, you fucking retard. Oh, my God. Wow. So you're saying there's a chance I'm in. Look at this. And this is the problem. This is the fucking problem. Right here. This fucking guy belongs in jail. Sorry. Like, this is the crime, people.
18th, we should be in that range of $13 to $17, and then we'll run. Now, I have was personally...
I mean, everybody knows how these markets trade, right? Everybody watches price action. When does it happen? I'm just trying to find examples. When does it happen? When they say, all we have to do is get to $12, $13, and then we run. And then we run. First of all, you're not probably going to get to $12 or $13. But if you do, is it really going to run? Or is it going to run into fucking resistance and sell off? Because that's what it fucking does. It's not just going to, you're going to get hit $12 and it's just going to go straight up. That doesn't happen. And yes, Ron, $12 to $13 is a run. That is running. But more than likely, what's going to happen, there's a lot of room down here. There's still a lot of room down here. What happens if it runs the other way? And I'm going to break my rule. I just scaled the y-axis. What if it runs this way? What if it runs that way? What if it runs down to 450? Will that give these guys the runs? I don't know. But that is some annoying ass trading right there. Some annoying ass price action. This is my favorite price action right here. It looks even better if you put it like on 30 minutes or something and rescale it properly. Look at this. This sucks. This absolutely sucks to trade. Who would trade this? Why would anybody? I mean, who would even pay? I don't know. I don't even know. Oh yeah, yeah, right. Here's your what is it? There's your 15% right there, buddy. But I mean, you got. I mean, wait a minute. I want this line. I mean, I guess we'll see. And if you put on like the volume profile, right? Go weekly or monthly or something. Spread it out. Look at this. Well, let's go daily, actually. Go daily. Come on, go daily. Go daily. I'm going to scroll it back a little bit. Like, actually, this includes everything back to like mid-2019. So 70% of the trading happened in this area right here. And the most trading took place at this level that we're at right now, basically. Look at how every time there was a pump and a subsequent dump, it was lower. Every time it was lower. Every fucking time. I mean, that's a pattern that you should be able to notice. That's a pattern that you can make a decision off of. Sorry, James, I'm spreading FUD. I'm sorry. Let's go back.
Gapping from $13 to $17 to $18, $13 to $17 to the price target of $280 to $300 to $210.
What the fuck?
$300 roughly.
Get the fuck out of here.
There is an important, I repeat, there is an important gap here that needs to be filled. Can you see this gap?
No.
210.
Look at this. This has got to be trolling. 210? Imagine. October. What? Oh my God. This is just the most ridiculous shit I have ever fucking seen today or this week. I can't say it's the most ridiculous ever, but October 2022. I mean, I'm not even going to go try to find it. That's so stupid. Look at this gap he's talking about. Look at this gap. Oh my God. Wow. I am dumbfounded by that gap.
$10, right? That gap is an algorithm. It is a magnet for price. And if you don't believe the gap theory, what?
Yeah, it's such a magnet for price that it went back to that price so many times. Give me a fucking break. This is like misinformation or trolling or some shit. And boy, you're a proud Canadian. I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that.
Over here to the very, very top, we had the squeeze on the 6-hour time frame. It could be time frame Pacific, whatever it is.
The 6-hour time frame. Let's go to a 6-hour chart, guys, because I can grift on that.
But on this time frame, what happened? We filled every single gap to the upside and then came back down, put in a bottom, a higher low, a higher low, a higher low, and we ran to $72 in the after hours, which is now roughly $397, $395.
And guess what? You're never getting anywhere fucking near that. You never have gotten anywhere near it because of one little thing, one weird trick is keeping you from that. Well, not just one, but the big one that nobody else has talked about. We've talked about it. Nobody's talked about it. Overhead supply, my friend. You have so much overhead fucking supply. It's not even funny. You have millions of fucking bag-holding apes that are just trying to get anything out of this fucking thing that they can. And it's not like it was over here. It's not like it was there. Nobody was selling, really, because nobody was holding, there was no overhead supply. You're fucked. You are fucked. And we see that playing out here, daily. Look at this garbage. Oh my God.
Expect the same thing to happen. But timing it is difficult. We only have a case study, and thanks to Ant's Trades, we realize it, right?
Thanks to Ant's Trades. Are you guys hearing this? Wow.
Run was 7 days after OPEX, and this run was 7 days after OPEX. Not the whole run, just the important big, like the leg, like the rapid velocity change. So like I said, and I've been saying this before, I personally have March 2024s. I have about like 130 of them. And I have...
Wow, you're retarded.
25s on the AMC 2 chain. People are going to be worried about liquidity and all this stuff. Those contracts, especially if they're dated past June 2024, there will be liquidity and you will be able to sell. Because what do we have? We have this run topping out about $294, right? Give or take a few dollars. We have the top.
I mean, that's such, like, he just said, don't worry about liquidity because we'll have this run. No, you won't. You're what? This is the worst trading advice this is some of the worst information that we've had in a while. This is a new person. It's a new person. I'm guessing it's new. He's new. I've never seen it before. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Wow. What schizophrenia is like? Schizophrenia made me believe in God. My schizophrenia story. a revelation I had with God. Okay. Well, I think there's our answer. There's our answer. We're literally dealing with mental illness, which I've long suspected was at play in a lot of these people. Oh my God!
On January 25th,
wow,
January 26th, in that range. The reason why I'm saying, if you bought contracts past June 2024 leaps, the final move doesn't happen until May 31st, June 3rd, whatever it is. And that's $730, between $650 and $730. Right? We talked about the after hours. There's a little bit of an overextension, but yes. And
no. I want to get to the fall of the USA, though. That's what I'm interested in here. We know that Moass is going to be $700.
It's important. No. I've played with Bitcoin before, so I'm going off the nomination that it would be the same exact principles. If I shorted the bottom, right, you might look at short interest, and short interest might be like 10%, 11% on Fintel, right? The same way that you can dollar cost down on your shares, on your longs, the same thing that they could do on their shorts. So there might be 10% short interest right here. When this plays into the algorithm, they're going to short, and they're going to keep adding shorts all the way up, but their dollar cost averaging their short position. So the short position started from the all-time bottom with an average of $6.50, for example. After the entire move, their short position could be $200, because they're going to be shorting the whole thing from 680, 730, etc., etc. They shorted the entire move, and then they will cash out at whatever price they want to cash out at. Statistics are nice. Data points and case studies are nice, but these things are important. Don't fall in love.
I mean, here's another person who doesn't understand short positions. Here's another person who doesn't understand institutional investing. I mean, I wish these guys would just shut the fuck up. If they don't know what they're talking about, shut the fuck up. For real. And if you're talking about dollar cost averaging down, you're a fucking moron. Because that's the worst fucking strategy on a losing fucking play that you could do, is averaging fucking down. You are an idiot if you do that. Why would you do that? Why would you add any money to a losing fucking trade? Especially when you don't even know how to close a trade profitably. Good fucking God, this is terrible. I'm pissed. This pisses me off.
Like even like we're going off a case study, right? But what I mean by dates, the case study is the previous iterations. But what I mean by dates, right? There's comments I was receiving about a $1 trillion equity swap that was going to expire, and the expiry date was.
Well, we know they rolled the swaps. Rolled the swaps. He's doing research. Rolled the swaps.
December 15th, today. Today passed, nothing happened. And then people looked into it and they said it got rolled over to January 8th.
Yep. There you go.
Timing. Probably nothing's going to happen. The technical analysis move, which we've predicted, is going to play out. And then those people are going to be convinced, because they're in a fallacy, right? That stuff matters. They're going to be convinced that all of that stuff matters.
Yeah. You're convinced all this shit matters. None of it fucking matters. None of it fucking matters. If you believe that this company is still overvalued, none of this fucking shit means a goddamn thing. And it certainly doesn't mean that you're going to go fill a fucking gap at $290 fucking dollars when the stock is over fucking valued right where it is. So fuck you, fuck Canada, go fuck yourself, and quit grifting, misleading people, and causing them to buy fucking worthless goddamn options. You fucking piece of shit. For real.
And they're going to go all the way, and they're going to keep holding past $700, past our target.
Sounds like TMI on Quaaludes.
10,000.
Whatever happened to TMI anyway? I have to look him up.
Which is fine, but I'm asking you, not financial advice, sorry. Personally, if I was in this play, and I am in this play, and I believe that it was going to go to higher prices, I would do my due diligence. I wouldn't bank on a fact or a theory that the SEC is corrupt, that there's so much naked shorting going on, that all this stuff is happening.
No, just believe that it will need to fill a random fucking gap on a 6-hour chart from October 2022. That makes a lot of sense.
People to short, or else we wouldn't have technical analysis from the top. Hit this line. No candles above this line. Hit this line again. What is that? Selling and shorting. This entire thing, a macro bull flag. This is technical.
A macro bull flag. No. No, it's not. It's not a macro bull flag. What happened down here, bro? What happened here? Why did it all of a sudden nosedive? And what about this line now? When is it going to hit this line again? And when does this line get turned to go up, or does it just keep going down? Are you saying it's going to zero? I don't know.
Analysis, right? So you can trade basically just off fundamentals, but you will get caught holding the bag. It is a market, and the market makers decide what's going to happen.
Oh God!
Almost had
here we go.
$100 billion valuation. It's only a movie stock company. That shouldn't. If you stick to fundamentals, that doesn't make sense. Right now we're at 1.3.
Okay.
billion. It makes a little sense because of the amount of dilution. Adam Aron has diluted at least almost $2 billion worth from the stock, right? So if Adam Aron didn't dilute, we would be at almost a $4 to $5 billion market cap.
No, you wouldn't. Oh, fuck off. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? If Adam Aron didn't dilute, you would be at a $4 or $5 billion market cap. How does that fucking work? How in the fuck does that work? What? Well, first of all, your fucking stock would probably have been delisted, or it would have... God damn. Okay, whatever.
He did. And he's going to continue to dilute, which is fine. It is fine. That adds liquidity. We need that. The market makers need that, because that means that there's going to be more what? More bag holders, because they set the price. And Ken Griffin even said it, right? Big banks and hedge funds, they set the price. And then they short it.
They don't set the price. He didn't say that they set the price. He said they do fundamental research to see what the fucking company should be valued at, and then they trade with that in mind. They trade just like anybody else. They just have more fucking money to trade with. That's the only way that anything can go up or down. Right? It's the only way. There are two things you can do. You can buy, you can sell. That's it. What are your motivations? Why are you doing it? Who knows? Who cares? You bought, you sold. He bought, dump it. He sold, pump it, pimp it. All right, here we go.
And they map it out like this. And then people like me who use technical analysis would see that, look, We made a lower high, a lower low. This is bearish. Short it down. Puts. But that money has to come back. It has to come back for the next cycle.
There's your mistake. No, it doesn't. No, it does not have to come back. It does not have to come back in this fucking form. It does not have to come back in this stock. That's absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. Tell that to the Bed Bath & Beyond people. You know, tell that to the Lordstown Motors people. Tell that to the Smile Direct Club people. Tell that to the Tattooed Chef. The money has to come back. What a bunch of just patent nonsense.
People are commenting, I'm not selling at $28 post-split, pre-split, because our price target is $284. $294, $284, $310, $300.
I mean, he still hasn't given a freaking reason why that is even possible, much less likely. I mean, is this guy talking about naked shorts or something? I mean, what is the reason that would cause so much buying up to those crazy prices? I mean, we'll look at the short interest, but I mean, assuming that he's not going off of naked shorting and all that garbage, which is unproven, there's no facts that even suggest that, much less prove it. Why? It makes no sense. Why? Even be talking about $200-$300 is irresponsible.
Split. Pre-split. Yeah. For you, I understand. But for all the people who have been dollar cost averaging, who are playing contracts at these low prices, we will be trading this, cashing out money, paying off our debts, and diversifying into other things to invest in. Because we're market. We're like in the markets. Like there's some people saying, I waited 3 years for this play. I would tell those people you might have to wait 1 more year after this move. What did I say? We have yearly resistance.
All right. That's enough of this. That's enough of this. I mean, another tip. Like, get yourself a glass of fucking water to have next to you if you're talking for, any length of time. Get yourself a drink, glass of water, something, and learn how to strategically use your mute button. I swear to God, if I hear this fucking guy clear his throat one more fucking time, I am going to fucking lose it. I can't stand that. Yeah, how about that chart? How about that chart right there? That's something. What is that? That's a 1 year. It's a yearly chart. Wow. I can make that one. Does that look right? Yeah. But see, now here's the difference though. He's got his fucking scale all stretched out. Because look how long the last candle is, right? Now, I'm going to just to prove it, this is on auto, right? Look how long this candle is not. It's short. Unless it's no, that's right. Green, red, big green, smaller red, big red, right?
At $149.
Fuck you. Fuck. This chart is actually scaled properly. Big green, almost as big red. And then here's the rest of it right here. So this is the problem, because to me, yes, this looks terrible and it looks funny, but it's not. But it also is not accurate. That's what it actually looks like. And you can say, well, it doesn't look that different. Blah, blah, blah. I think this makes it look worse, personally. Because it's like, okay, yeah, we had 2021, we had this, and then, over the next 2 years, all of it came out. All of it came out. And then some. And then some. Wow. That's amazing. Shit. All right. I'm speeding them up.
You can look at this resistance.
I want to hear the fall of the USA.
Below it.
It has to come back. You're right, James. It has to.
Yearly candle above 150, 160, 170. That gives us an indication that this wants to move further up.
But you're literally talking about it being $148 higher than it fucking is. Like, what? How is that realistic? It's not realistic. That's just what I don't understand about this guy. He's coolly and in a collected manner talking about absurd numbers with no justification whatsoever. He's not even saying Moass. He's not even saying naked shorts or synthetic shares or short squeeze or anything. Why would it go up by $140 fucking dollars from where it is now? And he even said it doesn't make sense for the price to be there fundamentally. So, like, technical analysis is not going to take it back up there. Market mechanics and gamma squeezes is not going to take it back up there. Sorry. We're not in that era. Oh, the Fed's going to cut. Fuck the Fed. It's not going to be like a lot of people think it's going to be. Trust me, bro. No, don't trust me, bro. Go long. Go long and find out. All right.
This would run with crypto. And I have crypto. The bull run is in, the end of the bull run is late 2025, right? It'll be like a double top, early February 2025 to November 2025.
Imagine thinking that you can forecast out that far. You know, I mean, I learned a long time ago the 3 truths about forecasts. Okay. What's the 3 truths about forecasts? First one is forecasts are always wrong. Number 1. Number 2, what happens the further out in time you try to forecast, the more wrong it is. And really, those are the 2 that matter the most. Forecasts are wrong, and the further out in truth, the further out in time you try to forecast, the more wrong it is. Right? All right. But imagine thinking that you can predict next 5 days from now, much less, 2 years from now. Give me a fucking break.
It is possible. And I will say this.
Anything is possible. Is it probable? Is it likely? Fuck no. Fuck no.
On the monthly chart.
God damn.
I don't want to erase
this.
This
is terrible.
But it is possible. This is the left shoulder. This would be the head. We would come down base off this and form the right shoulder.
What?
It'd be a little bit skewed, right? But I hope you can see because it's a little bit crunched in here. This is the monthly.
I don't care about the fall of the United States. This is so fucking terrible. I mean, this is like, what is it? This is like 2021, but without the Moass and like synthetic shares nonsense, which is like even sillier. Even sillier. Oh my God. That's terrible. I mean, nobody should ever see that. All these people getting sucked into the market. Oh my God. James, you're not even kidding. I mean, can you imagine? And I was looking at this. I was just looking at the market the other day. I think I was on Q. Yeah, here you go. I don't want it on yearly candles, though. Maybe weekly would show it. So 2020 minus a little hiccup here, like this little whatever happened here. I don't know what happened there, but whatever happened there was apparently serious. But then it was okay. Something happened and then it was okay, right? Right. So this is the Qs. So from the bottom, to the top of that year, 88%. Let's call it 88%. And then the next year, and by the way, I just realized this earlier. You can hit what was it? Shift. If you hit Shift and click, that gives you your measuring tape. So, but it resets after that. It's only one time. It's a one-time measuring tape. So you got to hit Shift again. Okay, but anyway, so from that bottom, you have a this way, actually, it's more like 90%. All right, fine, 90%, 90% gain. Then let's see here. In 2021, you had yeah, it's not working now. Why is it not working now? There we go. You got to be smarter than the mouse. 36%. And I'm just going from the lowest point to the highest point. Right, 36%. And then in 2022, we have a decline. We're down 36%. We're down 36%. So we were up 36%. Now we're down 36%. Now what do we got here? And now we're up 50%. And let's do this. I don't have like a grand thesis here. I'm just pointing out things that I've noticed. Let's look at the M0 money stock. All right. And it's not going to let me do, I guess. Where is it? Why did it not give it to me? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. All right. What? You're not gonna give me the M0, huh? Fuck you. Okay, fine. Federal Reserve. What's going on? Did I not pay my bill? Like, what the hell? Where's my comparisons? I don't have too many things on here. Huh, weird. It's not letting me do anything. I just have to refresh this page. Strange. Okay, now it's... Okay. Anyway. But I don't want to show it on AMC. I want to show it on the market. Okay. So I just want to look at tech stocks versus... And I really want to use the M0. And what is the M0? I'll just read an official definition. Here's one. Here's one. Here's one. This is from. This one's from the Fred. The Fred, which is the Fed. Do we have it in the United States? I don't know. They're weird about it on there, but. The M0, God damn it. Is basically your cash. Basically your cash. Like, as you go up M1, M2, M3, you're starting to talk about other assets. like credit, things like that. No, we're just talking about the actual cold hard cash, the actual physical, like one-to-one type deal. Not loans, not secondary, blah blah blah, but just the cash, just the actual like base of money, right? Well, yeah. Well, I wonder why. Like this is what's so stupid about all this Federal Reserve bullshit, and all of this fake debate, and concern, all this shit. All right, what happened in 2020? Yeah. What happened in 2021? Yeah. Okay, what happened a little bit in 2022? So I'm referring to the orange line here. This shit is so fucking ridiculous. Like, we're sitting here worried about a 0.25% interest rate hike, and that's going to ruin everything. Meanwhile, this is what it looks. This is. Here's your inflation, folks. Here's inflation right here. What happens when you add trillions of dollars to the supply? You basically double the supply of money from, this point, which we were already doing. We were already doing it anyway. It was already in process. When you go from $3.5 trillion to nearly $6.5 trillion of actual cash. Oh, and we're down to 5. Yeah. Complete and utter fucking garbage. So it sounds like I've morphed into the fall of the United States. Here's M2 on here in the blue line. Look at this one. So it increased from about 5.5. No, hold on. I got to take the M0 off. I don't want that scale. It went from about 4.5 trillion. Motherfucker. You motherfucker. It's only showing me one scale. So we have to look at it right here. And I'm just looking at it there to say, okay, it starts at 15. Oh, okay. My scale's over here. It's got a third scale on the right. Okay, I'm an idiot. 15 trillion. Okay, 15.5 trillion. That's where it started. Where do we go to? Over 21. Over 21. Now, you tell me, we're going to go into a new bull fucking market. Give me a fucking break, okay? We're going to have no landing. We're going to have a soft landing. Get the fuck out of here. Open your fucking eyes. This is inflation right here. It's not supply chain, blah, 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 blah. Whatever the fuck they're saying on TV, it's not it. I mean, it blows my mind that this is so underreported and understood. Not to mention the relationship between corporate profits and inflation, which is essentially the same damn thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's all the same. You are not. I'm sorry, but like the Fed waving the fucking mission accomplished flag, it's about like George W. Bush standing on an aircraft carrier in front of a mission accomplished sign. It's that absurd. Look at this. And you think, and they want to say, well, we're on a path to, inflation being, 2%, being under control. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, fucking right. You are kidding yourself. And it's never been about bringing it down. See, that's the thing. This is my opinion. And I can back it up, with what I believe are indications, but I'm not even going to worry about that. This is my opinion because I think it's clear and can look at the evidence It's not about bringing inflation down. It's not about that. Never was. Just like all of the stimulus wasn't about helping working people. Wasn't about helping the middle class. It's the same damn scam year after year, day after day. It's the same fucking scam. Because where did all this money go to? How is there still this much money out there? It's not in the hands of consumers. We know that. Because at the same time that we have this and we have record fucking all-time highs in the stock market, what else do we have? What else do we fucking have? Sorry if it sounds like I'm a little fired up. I kind of am, because this is so fucking stupid. I can't believe that we have literally gone down this road. This is so retarded. It legitimately is retarded. You're sitting, if not at, damn near all-time highs of credit card debt. Over $1 trillion of credit card debt. Now you tell me. Ask Jamie fucking Dimon and these other slime balls, these other fucking lizard creatures. Does the consumer still have excess savings from the pandemic? If I hear fucking CNBC say that one more time, I'm going to scream. They think people have money from the pandemic? I'm sorry, that money was gone within months of receiving it. Months. And in some cases less than that, because it was the first time a lot of people could actually pay shit off and actually get caught up. So all this money is in the hands of fucking Wall Street. It's in the hands of the elite. It's in the hands of the 1%, whoever, whatever. It's in the hands of the people who don't need it. It's in the hands of people who didn't need excess money during the pandemic. That's where the money went to. That's what all of this is about, to protect. I'm sorry to be tinfoil. It's not really tinfoil. I think the tinfoil view is to believe what the textbooks say. You know, civics class and all that. 401k loans, yes, and people taking their 401ks out early, absolutely. Great fucking point. And buy now, pay later. Buy now, pay later. Why would anybody use that if they have credit? Why would anybody use a buy now, pay later or payday loans or anything like that? Well, it's because they have to. That's all they have. That's the only choice that they have. Nobody, people weren't using buy now, pay later in 2021 and 2022 even, really. They weren't using those services. They weren't. Now they are. So all of this is just to say, bringing it back to AMC, because I guess this was supposed to be about, but that was the environment that you had AMC and GameStop and all these meme stocks take off in. We're not going back to that environment. We're not going back to that environment anytime soon. And we shouldn't. And we shouldn't want to. And we shouldn't be focused on that. And the goddamn fucking market and the media have turned this into, it's just so absurd. It's so absurd. As if the Fed is the only fucking thing that matters. We're talking about 2 or 3 percentage points of interest. Makes the stock market explode like this. We're going to have inflation again. It's going to be a fucking disaster. But at least Wall Street will have grabbed fucking cash. It's all a fucking joke. It is all a joke. And that, putting in that context, makes it even more of a joke when idiots like this Joe Gown Canadian fucking guy say the shit that he's talking about, because there's absolutely zero basis for that. Because we're not going back to that monetary framework. Like, I'm sorry, let me put it this way. The Federal Reserve cuts interest rates when they need to stimulate the economy. The fucking stock market is at all-time fucking highs. Does that need to be stimulated? No. Why in the fuck would you get bullish cuts in that scenario. It makes no sense, but everybody has drunk the Kool-Aid. They've drunk the Tang, Flavor Aid, whatever the fuck. So here we are. Here we are at the end of another fucking year of churn, another year of trading that made no fucking dent in anything. It was all fucking bullshit. Wall Street grabbed your cash and my cash. That's all that happened. Wall Street ran a scam. And again, this is my opinion. It's my opinion. But we are nowhere closer to where we need to be. But Scott, inflation's down. Yeah, just wait. Long and variable lags are in effect. So all these people that are banking on, the return of the bull market for the meme stocks, I think they are foolish to do so. It's insane, and it is a form of bag holders dementia. Absolutely. It's broad market bag holders dementia. You tell me why companies that have had lower sales for quarters upon quarters are at all-time highs. This is not based on anything based in reality. It's all mechanical. If you've seen the zero DTE options lately, it's absurd the number of contracts that are traded at the money every fucking day. 200,000-300,000 contracts on strikes. It's ridiculous. There is no reason for those to exist except to manipulate. Okay, so we know that they do that. All right. The question is, are you on the right side of it or not? Can you reasonably identify what's going on? And anymore, it's like you can't. They have put this fucking shit into expert scam mode. The last couple months have been particularly impossible for me. I'm more confused than ever. Except that I know when I look at stuff like this and I look at these macroeconomic indicators on a long-term basis, I don't think these charts lie. The problem is always timing. You can't time it. And that's why it's even more ridiculous for this guy, Ants Trades 2.0 here, to sit here and give dates. I mean, January 8th, whatever, January 5th. Yeah, I'm going to mark that on my fucking calendar. We're going to come back and we're going to laugh in your fucking face when it turns out to be a day that AMC dumps. We are going to absolutely bring it back up and not let you forget that you made a shit prediction. Speaking of shit predictions, whatever happened to Data Zero? Zero Data. Did he get knocked out yet? Did he get bounced out of the market yet? No. Fuck. Timing is everything. Remember to take strike 30 minutes before cuddle time. Yeah. Strike up the strike up the band. Honey, I'm home. Okay. I mean, we know what he's going to say. I'm not even... I just wanted to know if he was... I just wanted to know if he was still here. AMC is looking bullish. AMC is looking bullish. He said that 4 days ago. Okay. No. No, it doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. AMC's... maybe it was this day. Maybe he was confused by this. Wow. But then no, and then even more no. But then we had the V-shaped recovery, and then we had just kidding. We had the just kidding. We had a just kidding in effect. Oh, we got Moass. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. He got fooled by a just kidding. Wow. That's lame. All right. I'm going to play a couple more videos, and I'm going to call it a night. Let's see what we got here, if anything. Okay. Well, that lovely video. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put the finance chat thing up here for a second. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. It's been a minute since we've done this. I'm going to go. There's been so much great stuff on Reddit lately. And when I say great, I mean great. Spectacular. Let's take a look over on Reddit and see what's going on here. Well, this person's got a vanity license plate, says AMC Ape 1. It's awesome. Around 13. Oh, yeah, I was going to mention this. Check this out. This is great. I love this. Love seeing this kind of stuff. Check out this candle here. This is amazing. Oops. Now, it's the 4 o'clock candle is a 1 minute candle I'm showing here. This candle right here. That's the actual candle itself. I'm going to scale this just because I want to separate it from the volume just for a minute. This is the candle. This is the volume candle. Okay, let me reset that. Right? This candle here. And I mean, we know what this kind of thing is. It's nothing, but this candle this is a 12 million share volume candle right here that did absolutely nothing for the price. It's great. But that's the biggest candle. In fact, even if you go to 30-minute candles, like, of course, you know, that's 4 o'clock to 4:30, right? The 4 o'clock to 4:30, that's only 13. So it's not that much more. What I'm saying is that first minute is everything, and the other 29 minutes are hardly anything. I keep knocking that damn microphone. But look at these other candles. 30 minutes, 3.5 million, 2.25 million, 3.125 million. 13, almost 14 million. I love seeing that. It's hilarious, isn't it? Okay. And we know they're going to say it's crime. They're just going to say crime. Second half of November FTDs are in, close to 550,000 FTDs on the drop from 7-ish to 650. But that's not how it works, though. Like, what are you talking about? I can't even find the fucking image. It's not even there. And they realized how fucking dumb it was that they posted that. Yesterday on CNBC, transparency helps our markets. Okay, yeah, GameStop for whatever. Like any of that stuff is actually going to make it easier for retail investors to create short squeezes. They don't want short squeezes to happen. Nobody should. Like, it's irrational. We don't want that. And I think the point more maybe is nobody knew how much the stock was shorted, so they kept short. You know, shares kept being lent multiple times, which is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it creates this, you know, problem for when you have to close the trades and whatever. If institutions knew, if market participants knew, if everybody knew what it was, maybe that wouldn't have happened. Maybe people would have been more judicious about it. Maybe. I don't know. We're also talking about Wall Street, so who knows? Ape. Great. Okay. Snack. Okay. Suzanne Trimbath. Scared yet, hedgies? I'm smooth-brained. Largest ever options expiration imminent with massive gamma unclench. Oh, from Zero Hedge. Well, guess what? It ended up being a nothing burger. Imagine that. Zero Hedge was fucking wrong. Because whenever you go to one side, in this case, it's the right side. It's a right-wing garbage blog. That's exactly what you get, is garbage. And look, it was Goldman It was Goldman. And it ended up being a nothing burger. Not only for AMC. Not only for AMC. It was a nothing burger across the market. Big old nothing burger. So, you know, just not a fan of misinformation. Garbage information. 666. Ken trolling us? No. Here's Ortex. That's what I wanted to show. Short interest percentage of free float. 8.5%. 8.5%. 8.5%. I'm rolling it. I'm rolling the song.
You can't kill Michael Myers!
8.5% can, though.
This is what happens when you work to change things.
You short the damn thing 8.5%. Wow.
What from me? Get off my dick!
Get off.
If you don't understand the situation, it's better sometimes not to speak and just be proven complete imbecile in the matter.
It debunks itself. I mean, 8.5%. 1 day to cover.
Man.
Short interest is 21 million shares.
Understand what I'm saying?
The short interest value is $140 million. That's nothing.
What you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying what are you saying? Huh?
I'm saying you fucking lost.
First they think you're crazy.
There isn't.
I don't know. I don't really think that.
And then all of a sudden you change the world.
I don't even know at this point. What is the catalyst? What is the catalyst? What is the reasoning? That's what I'm going to be trying to figure out, I guess, for next time. What actually is the stated reason or catalyst for this thing to run to $300? We're not talking about synthetic shares. We're not talking about naked short selling. We're not talking about any of that. So what is it really, that gap? I don't know. Well, I mean, yeah, I do know. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. Anyway, I wish I had more time. Maybe next time we get some participants in the voice chat. And you know, we could continue this conversation, but I have nothing else to say. This is, I mean, you know, and I just, you know, the catalyst is bong hits for Moass. All right, you got, I'm sold. Well, I'll see you guys there. All right, good night. See you on the next one. Probably Sunday. Bong hits for AMC. Hashtag Justice for AMC. Hashtag bong hits for AMC. Hashtag bag holders dementia. Hashtag Alkin forever. Peace out.